Hello. I'm always trying to think of ways to start videos, and they always come out kind of awkward. So guess I'm just gonna wing it. Start out first video. I've been thinking for a while about that I wanted to make and start a YouTube channel to do makeup tutorials, hair tutorials, all that jazz. And I just haven't gotten to it because I haven't had a camera, or I have this. I'll turn the computer so you can see, because right now I'm working off of my mother's laptop. My mom's laptop. I'm working off of that because my current computer area over there, my room's a mess. I'm apologizing for that. But my computer, it's funny with programs, and it won't let me go onto YouTube to upload. So I'm just gonna work everything off of this laptop for the time being. So I apologize for the crappy quality of this video. I just really wanted to get one out there. I didn't want to wait until I had the money to buy an actual camera, so I'm working off of just the little webcam that comes with the computer right now, just so I can get something out there. So I was thinking for a really long time whether I wanted to, what I wanted to do for the video, for my first video, and I thought I would do a piercing video because I have quite a few piercings, and I can just kind of describe to you a little bit about each one and tell you where I got it done, the paint I can't talk the pain level, and the age I had them at, and kind of just story for each one of them. So I will, without further ado, start that. The very first piercing that I have right now that I got was I got my ears done when I was very, very little. I think I was 6. I wasn't that little, actually. I remember I wanted my ears pierced for a really long time, and my mom was okay with it, but I was still living with my dad at the time too, and he was not really that okay with it. So I was, kind of pestering, asking, really just asking and asking and asking for my ears to be pierced for forever. And eventually, when I was 6, I got them done. And I actually had my second hole pierced also, but that closed up. So that was my actual second piercing I was going to talk about. Was I had my first hole pierced when I was 6, and I had my second hole pierced when I was 10 or 11. And those didn't hurt at all, neither one. I don't have my second hole anymore. It closed up. My actual first hole closed up also. And a little while back, I decided I was going to, I wanted to stretch my ears. So, burped. I proceeded to pierce them myself using a safety pin. I'm looking at this video and it's such bad quality, but I'm trying. So right now, if I take out my plug, because right now I'm wearing a tunnel and a plug because I'm at 9/16 right now, and I believe this is a 1/2 inch, so it's too small. So I put in the 9/16 tunnel, and then I put this in on top of it so I can still wear it because I think these are really cute. They're covered in hair dye. They used to be solid pink, little roses, but I still like them. I still wear them. So I just pop those in over here, but there you can get a better look of how big my ears actually are. They're at 9/16 of an inch, which I think is different in Europe, but I don't know. It's in millimeters in Europe. I don't know how many millimeters that is. It might sound really stupid right now. It might be a really obvious answer. But yeah, after that I got my nose done, which I have right here. I used to have a stud, and I changed it to a ring, and I just don't change it anymore because it's just easier. I don't know. It's just easier that way, just to leave it in. I know people that change their piercings regularly, but I just don't. And that one actually got infected. I don't know if it was an infection or just got a bubble. Sometimes you get that with piercings, you get a bubble. But the way that I healed that was with sorry, excuse me, was with salt water. That's how you would heal any piercing. Natural salt water, kosher salt, mixed with like water, and you just put that on every day, and it'll get rid of the swelling, get rid of infection, and you're good to go. So yeah, and I got my nose done when I was 14 or 15. I think I was 14. Yeah, I got that done my freshman year. Maybe I was 15. I don't know. But it was a while back. And then after that, I didn't have any piercings for a while. I had my ears and my nose, and that was that. And then I really just wanted another piercing really bad. And I wanted my lip done for quite some time, and I just didn't do it. So, because, parents, I couldn't convince them about that one. So I asked them if I could get my septum pierced, and they said no. So I decided I was just going to do it myself, which was a really bad idea. Don't do that. You're going to get in trouble. I got in so much trouble for that. I got in trouble to the point where they didn't let me leave the house. I was grounded. I didn't have my phone, anything for like a month, and it sucked. And no, just don't do it because it's bad. It's bad. Like, you, even if you know what you're doing, and I know what I'm doing. I know how to pierce. I used all the proper technique. Burning the needle, hollow needle, and disinfecting it with alcohol. Gloves, the works. Except for the fact that I did it in my friend's car in the Price Chopper parking lot. I don't know if you have a Price Chopper where you live, but where I live, we have a Price Chopper. It's like an A&P, ShopRite, Stop and Shop kind of deal. And it was in the parking lot there, and my best friend who was with me, it was actually her car, had to run inside and grab me a Gatorade because of how, dizzy I got from it. So yeah, I pierced that one myself, and then I went to go to a concert. I went to go see Motionless in White and Ice and Kills for today and New Year's Day. And I went to go see them, and I took it out because I was with a friend, and he was telling me, as he has a lot of piercings, and he was taking out piercings, and he was telling me, oh, you should take that out so that when you go in the pit or someone bumps into you, it doesn't get pulled. So I listened to him, and I took it out, and I couldn't find it at the end of the show, and I just, tried to put a new one in when I got home, and it closed up. So I, pretty recently after that, which was in March, I pierced it the first time myself in November, and then got it re-pierced in March. And I got that done professionally. I got it done. I have that in right now. So then after this, I got another piercing that I actually don't have anymore. I got my industrial. Oh, I have hair dye everywhere. It's just rubbing off on me. I got my industrial pierced on this ear. I do not have it anymore. It got really, really badly infected. I got that done in the city. And I live in New York, so I say city, I mean New York City. So, I got it done in New York City, which is just the city to me. So when you hear me refer to it as the city, that's why. So I got it done in New York City, and it got really, really infected, and I had to get it removed at my more local piercer. That I would give you the name of, but I don't really want any stalkers. So, ooh, my phone. Who's texting me? I'm popular. It's my boyfriend. I will check it later. He can wait. So, now I'm gonna feel bad. I'm gonna cry. Oh, sorry. Bad first impressions. So, I'm doing a lot of chores today, in case you were curious. Okay, back to my story. So so I don't have that one anymore. And most recently I got this done. It's probably still a little red because it's not infected, I promise you. It's just a little red because I just got it done. But my belly button, which is the most recent one, so I don't think I said all my ages. So I was 6. The second hole I was 10 or 11. I was 14 or 15, I can't remember. I was 16 for this one. and then 17. I was 16 and then 17. And 17 for this. So I don't even know how old I am. But yeah, those are that. And in order of pain, least painful, probably second least painful, third least painful, fourth was my belly button, and this hurt the most. This was just awful. And I think it's just because I didn't know what they were doing. But anyway, that's really all I was planning on talking about for the first video, and it's already like 10 minutes. So, yeah, I hope this intrigued you. So, give it a like, give me a subscribe, and, maybe I'll make more videos with better quality. Yeah. So, bye!